The Trump administration is once again freezing all immigration benefits for applicants from certain countries. This was just announced a few days ago. And in this video, we'll talk about which countries are impacted, which application benefits are put on hold, and most importantly, which applications they might go back in time to review and potentially reopen or deny. All this information in this video right here. Hello everybody, and welcome to U.S. Immigration Explained. In this video, we'll dive into the new memo just released by USCIS that discusses freezing all immigration benefits for individuals from certain high-risk countries, as they call them. We're going to break it down step by step. Who is impacted, who isn't, and what you can do if you're affected to keep your application moving forward. Make sure you watch this video all the way until the end for the full details. So what happened? As you can see on my screen, this memo was released just a few days ago on January 1st, 2026, and it essentially calls for holding and reviewing USCIS benefit applications filed by immigrants from additional high-risk countries. I'll share the exact countries in a moment. You might want to check if yours is on the list. The key points from Section 1 emphasize placing a hold on all pending benefit applications for aliens listed in Presidential Proclamation 10998. It also directs a comprehensive review of all policies, procedures, screening, and vetting, plus a rear review of approved benefit requests tied to this proclamation. What's really striking is that they're looking back at cases approved on or after January 20th, 2021. That's almost 5 years ago. This isn't just for people currently in the process, like waiting for interviews or appointments. It could affect those who already have their green cards if they're from one of these countries. So, let's break down exactly what's happening and how it works. The immediate impact of this memo, effective January 1st, 2026, is that all benefit applications, like adjustment of status for green cards, citizenship applications, I-90 extensions, and I-751 petitions, are being put on hold for applicants from these countries. They're also starting a rear review of many of these, especially green card applications filed in the last 5 years. This stems from Proclamation 10998, which demands higher vetting and more in-depth scrutiny for people from these countries while pausing their applications. For instance, if you've gone through your citizenship interview and are waiting for your oath ceremony, that might get rescheduled. Or if your green card appointment was postponed without explanation, or you're stuck in pending status after an interview, this could be why. The memo highlights concerns that some individuals from these countries might not have undergone full security background checks, and now they're aiming to address that by tightening the process. Diving deeper into the memo, it stresses a need for USCIS officers to ensure all applicants from high-risk countries go through strict vetting, which will likely cause delays. But not everything is on hold. There are important exceptions, which I'll cover next. Before we get to those, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. We share these immigration insights week by week, as soon as we learn about them. And if you need personalized help with your case, drop your details in the comments, and a team member will reach out. Now back to the exceptions. If you're applying for Form I-90 to renew your green card, you're exempt even if you're from a high-risk country. The same goes for Form N-565 to replace your naturalization or citizenship certificate. Form N-600 for a certificate of citizenship is exempt, with some limits for Yemen and Somalia. Certain I-765 employment authorization applications are also exempt under specific categories, like initial asylum-based filings or those assisting law enforcement. And Form I-910 for civil surgeon designation is exempt for U.S. citizen physicians. There are also case-by-case exceptions for things like major sporting events, national interest priorities, e.g. scientists or public health experts, or law enforcement needs. Now, let's look at the countries on the list. These come directly from Proclamation 10998. Countries with full restrictions include Afghanistan, Burkina Faso, Burma, Myanmar, Chad, Republic of the Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Laos, Libya, Mali, Niger, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Sudan, Syria, and Yemen. Individuals with Palestinian Authority-issued documents are also fully restricted. For partial restrictions, the countries are Angola, Antigua and Barbuda, Benin, Burundi, Cote d'Ivoire, Cuba, Dominica, Gabon, the Gambia, Malawi, Mauritania, Nigeria, Senegal, Tanzania, Togo, Tonga, Venezuela, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Turkmenistan has modified partial restrictions. If this affects you, there are steps you can take. For example, if your citizenship decision is delayed beyond 120 days after your interview, existing laws allow you to file a mandamus lawsuit to push for a resolution. The same applies to delayed marriage-based cases. If your approved green card is reopened, you have rights to defend your case before a federal judge. So far, we haven't seen widespread reopening since a memo is new, but expect them in the coming months. If this happens to you, reach out. I'd love to help guide you through it. To wrap up, this memo from January 1st, 2026, calls for pausing and re-reviewing a range of applications, mainly green cards, adjustment of status, and citizenship for nationals from these high-risk countries. We've covered the list's exceptions and options to fight back. If you're from one of these countries and feeling stuck, there's hope. Mandamus actions and other legal tools can help push the government for a decision. Things might improve in the months ahead. But for now, stay informed and take it one day at a time. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out our next videos and drop your questions or thoughts on 2026 immigration changes in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.